Hey guys, Marty here. So it's currently the second day of the Abyss League, or I guess now it's bridging into the third, but for me it's the second day. I just got done like a 17-hour stream. I didn't want to end it, but my internet is having issues. Unfortunately, today I did die at number one of the league. It happened before I was able to transition into the tornado shot, which I was planning for my build. So I'm just going to play the clip of it right here. Still going to do less damage and less healing than like someone like me who just grinds it out. And that's why the system is flawed, because... So for context, I was talking about the World of Warcraft artifact power design at the launch of Legion, where I was able to just straight up do more healing because I played more than other shamans. So anyways, you can see Marty Blaston died position 1 on the ladder. The map has monsters have increased crit chance, monsters have crit multi. That's the only damage mod in here. 73% more monster life and enfeeble. You can see I'm ignited, which shows that I got crit. And I have flash charges left. Just to answer some of the questions, Bismuth Blast, I'm using that because I was 2 or 3 lightning and cold res under cap. So it was just a cheap way to save myself some currency on getting better gear and flasks and stuff while I worked on rolling my belly of the beast. The reason I didn't flask before I took that hit was because 73% monster life and feeble, I figured the map was going to take, or the boss was going to take a long time, so I wanted to be conservative of my flasks, so I would use less portals. I had already had to port out for 2 times for whatever reason. I think I did a trade and I did a vendor. So I wanted to use up as few portals as I could on getting flasks back, so that I could have more on the second phase, which is much harder with Aberrath. And he did one-shot me, so I'll just play the rest of the clip. I mean, there's nothing really to see. I won't play the whole clip, but you can see. I realized I got crit, and then I pretty much just jumped right back into re-rolling. Less damage and less healing than like someone like me who just grinds it out. And that's here's where it's about to happen. I hate that it does this. That's why the system is flawed. So this is what I messed up. I didn't notice that, well, I did kind of notice, but I didn't actually account for the fact that he had just gone into flame on mode. And in that mode, he does way more damage. So I was anticipating tanking a normal melee from him, but this was a juiced up melee because of the mode. So it is what it is. You know, we died. I'm not hung up on it. I have already re-rolled. Currently, I am level 81. I'm playing frostblades using the new ancestral call support, which I think is really good. It's insanely powerful so far. I do amazing boss damage and clear with this, even while running the ancestral call support. Currently I'm using dual wasp nests. I tried out using 2 touch of anguishes, but they were just too slow. Like, yeah, they have a fast base attack speed, but your movement skills are based off of the attack speed rolls on your weapon. So a weapon with no attack speed on it will whirling blades, shield charge, and leap slam significantly slower. So I wanted a weapon with attack speed, and this has about the same physical DPS, it just loses the increased cold damage. This also allows me to crit. And because I'm critting, I'm freezing like pretty much everything. I don't have that much crit yet. I'm currently working on getting disemboweling. After that, I'll go pick up Heartseeker. And then at that point, we'll just be filling out these nodes and then probably taking Duality or Berserking. I'll probably run Path of Building on that and check which is better at that point. I'm not Volpacked. I've considered going it, but I just don't think Volpacked is very necessary. It feels good enough without it, and Volpacked is pretty annoying, frankly. It's a pain in the ass that your Blood Rage degens you. But yeah, so, you know, this is the tree. As you can see, Cooter's asking about my internet, and yes, I am getting butt blasted by my internet. We're taking these nodes for 40% conversion. Once I got these nodes on my tree and I put weapon elemental damage in, or sorry, elemental damage with attack support in, my damage became absolutely amazing. I'm actually it was a breeze going through all of the content in the game. I had some friends help me with some bosses just because I was too lazy to upgrade my weapons or gear, and I had like terrible life around Act 6 and 7. But everything else I did solo. It was really easy, really smooth. Just a pretty standard melee crit tree. You're usually going to go and take all these nodes. This is my jewel. I thought this was a steal. The all attributes allows me to drop a 30 int node and still have all of my jewels at level 20, my int required jewels. The attack speed's great, obviously. Life is great. Crit multi while dual wielding, fantastic. Using 2 fight for survivals. My gear, we've got a Stygian Vise with a pretty crazy jewel in it. The sword or lightning damage to swords doesn't do anything, but life, crit multi, and attack speed, absolutely amazing. The belt itself is really good. The wed roll is pretty low. I'll look for a better one eventually. But 95 life helps me tap my lightning res, and it's got dual flask mods, so it's really nice. We're rocking that Zeri's Promise and Lion's Roar right now. With my warding is on my Diamond Flask, and then I have a Chemist Basalt of Heat and Bubbling Staunching. I haven't done my Uber Lab yet. I'll probably do that soon once my internet stops spiking. Once I get that, I don't need to worry about the staunching on here, which is just convenient, I guess. Like I said, dual wasp's nests, pretty crazy helmet that I found earlier in the league. I was planning on selling it, but I mean it rolled pretty well, so I'm gonna use it. I got a spectral throw damage enchant, and I think this is a pretty good helmet for spectral throw characters, but I don't think I'm gonna sell it, just because it's like basically perfect for me. The accuracy helps round out my crit chance. You know, you have to have high enough accuracy because crits roll twice. They roll on your accuracy and they roll on the crit chance. So this, you know, if you don't have high enough accuracy, you won't crit as much. Rings are just some basic, pretty nice, lots of res, lots of life rings with some flat fizz. Amulet is really high flat fizz. Enough int so that I can level all my gems properly. I put crit chance on it because I'm stupid and I didn't realize that this amulet can't have crit multi-crafted on it. I actually sold a perfect amulet for myself that I would absolutely be using for 20C, and I just didn't realize how perfect it was until after I had already sold it. But I'm running a live search trying to replace that. Still rocking a tabula. I will be rocking it until we 6-link this belly. I won't use any chromes right now, I'll wait. Just some pretty nice gloves I found. I was going to sell them. Lots of life, some strength, some attack speed, lightning res to help round out resists. Just really nice boots, tons of life, tons of resists. Doesn't matter that there's no movement speed because I use whirling blades, and whirling blades is based on your attack speed, not your movement speed. As you can see, my ping is still spiking. So yeah, that's about sums up this character. I am gonna try doing another stream if my internet goes back to normal anytime soon. Currency wise, you can see like what we're at right now. We're doing pretty solid on it, especially considering I have, you know, really good gear on this character right now. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna be pushing. I'm no longer in the top 10, unfortunately, on my my other character, but yeah, I'm gonna push back, see if I can get level 100 in top 5 or something by the end of the league. Who knows? Maybe I'll die again. Maybe I will actually make it. Just gonna have to wait and find out. So, as usual, you know, follow my stream, twitch.tv/Martypoe. Join my Discord. I'll put the link in the description. I'll also put the link for my death in the description. I'll probably do a build guide on this build in a day or two, maybe 3, when I either die or hit 100, or you know, the league has just kind of come to an end, or not come to an end, but the 100 push has come to an end. As for my Sunder character, to answer some of the frequent questions, bandits kill all. Damage wise, or no, as to contrafact versus damage on full life, I use damage on full life so that my Sunder ripples overlap, and because of the AoE. And it actually gives you a huge damage boost because, you know, if 3 ripples overlap on one target, that's like 1.2 times your initial Sunder hit, hitting that target again. so it's a huge damage boost. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube, like my video, and or dislike it if you don't like it, and drop a comment if you have any questions. I'm happy I got to do a push, got to be number one, got to be ahead of the groups for 2 days. I went to sleep for 8 hours, woke up, and I was still number one. That was awesome. Um, yeah, I'm planning on doing a lot more Path of Exile content on YouTube and Twitch, so come hang out with me on Twitch, come chat. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Hopefully I'll be able to finish up this stream. I really wanted to do 24 hours again. If I can't, then I'll do 24 hours tomorrow. I probably will do 24 hours tomorrow, even if I can get back to streaming today. As you can see, ping is still spiking. And yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching.